The Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl is a statewide celebration and recognition of scholarship. As an Arkansas PBS tradition, the program has been testing students' knowledge and bringing future leaders into the spotlight since 1985. I want to thank everyone who participated in Quiz Bowl this year and congratulate those who have made it to the finals here today. Here's a softball to get you started. What year did Arkansas become a state?
Arkansas PBS Studios in Conway. It's Quiz Bowl 2023. We have an exciting day in store for you with 14 high school teams competing to see who will win the Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl Association State Championships. There are 7 matches on tap for today, starting with the 7A Championship, followed by the 4A, 5A, and 3A classifications. Then after a short break, we will be back with 6A, 1A, and 2A classifications. Now, what are the rules for Quiz Bowl? Well, here's a short primer.
A Quiz Bowl match is made up of 4 rounds.
Round 1.
The first round is simply a 20-question toss-up round. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. Round 2 also features toss-up questions. And if you buzz in and get one of those right, your team will receive 4 bonus questions worth 5 points each. The third round is the lightning round. The team that is behind at the end of round 2 gets first choice from 3 categories presented by the Quizmaster. They have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions for 10 points each. And if they get all 10 questions right, they receive a 20-point bonus. Any questions that a team misses, the other team can steal.
Hey!
Round 4 is back to 20 toss-up questions.
Bill Davis, our local Quiz Bowl expert, thank you for being here today.
Oh, you're welcome.
We appreciate it very much. So those are the rules, and it kind of explained how it works, but it can be a little bit complicated. So those later rounds, though, they can be very, very interesting and fun to watch.
Yes, but it's not as complicated as it seems, because the first round and the fourth round are just 20 questions.
Okay.
And the students have to stand on their own. They can't collaborate. But the second round and the third round, less points, but a little trickier, but they get to talk to each other. Those will be interesting rounds to watch.
It's really fun to watch them collaborate and work together. So thank you so much. And I know we're going to be hearing a lot more from you throughout the day. So thank you very much for your insight and your expertise. Now let's meet the teams for our 7A Conference Championship match between the Fayetteville Purple Bulldogs and the Conway Wampus Cats.
Hi, my name is Janet Fu, and I'm a senior at Fayetteville High School. My favorite PBS show was Curious George.
Hi, I'm Cameron Caston. I'm a senior, and this is for all the fans watching back at home.
My name is Alan Chen, and I'm a senior at Fayetteville High School. And go Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Irene. I'm a senior. I'm Yisrael Chai.
Hi, my name's Tosh. I'm a senior. JG, see you at 6.
Hi, my name's Kevin Mang. I'm a junior, and I still have 45 minutes left to watch of Easy A.
I'm Joseph Lowe. I'm in 11th grade, and it's Jover.
Hi, my name's Luna Richter. I'm in 11th grade, and I have prom after this.
My name is Pierce Todd. I'm in 10th grade, and we got that dog in us.
Hi, I'm Sumit Kalyankar. I'm a freshman. And hi, Mr. Skarky.
My name is Karen D. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm the scorekeeper.
Hi, I'm Megan Metz, co-coach of the Fayetteville Quiz Bowl team. Go Purple Dogs.
I'm Amber Pinter. I'm the coach of the Fayetteville Bulldogs. I'm very proud of my team.
Hi, I'm Jack Durden. I'm a senior. I'm the captain of the Conway Quiz Bowl team, and today is a great day to be a Wampus Cat.
Hi, I'm Sophia McGraw. I'm a senior at Conway High School, and I'm the only high schooler I know who cares about John of Gaunt.
I'm Alikia Kavi. I'm a senior at Conway High School, and it's quiz bowling time.
I'm Jack Gormley. I'm a senior at Conway High School, and we got 6 legs.
That's it. Hi, I'm Ishani Patel. I'm a senior, and Wampus Cats are going to take the W.
Hi, my name is Ellie Fang. I'm a junior, and one fun fact about me is, oh God, what am I doing here?
Hi, my name is James Chen. I'm a junior at Conway High School, and I approve of this method.
Hey, I'm Jacob Regier. I'm a junior at Conway High School. Go Wampus Cats.
Hi, my name is Daniel Taft, and I'm a junior at Conway High. Go Cats!
I'm Ethan Elrod. I'm a sophomore at Conway High. Go Wampus Cats.
I'm Barrett Carter. I'm a sophomore, and it's a pleasure to see all of you today.
Hi, my name is Elias Priest. I'm a sophomore at Conway High School, and you're watching PBS.
Hi, my name is Daniel Holcomb. I'm the coach of the Conway Wampus Cats, and today is a great day to be a Wampus Cat.
So fun to get to see some of their personalities in those videos. So here we are starting big with 7A. So what can you tell us about these two teams?
Well, one thing I can tell you is Fayetteville's coming loaded. They have 6 National Merit Scholars on their team. That's amazing. That's a coach's dream. However, look at Conway. They just had to go through Fort Smith Southside to get here, and it might not have been easy, but the confidence is there. So what do I expect from this game? I expect speed. Steve might not read a whole lot of the questions to the end because these are going to buzz in early, both teams. And I will make a prediction. I bet there won't be 30 points difference between these two teams at the end.
Wow.
This is going to be a great match.
So there's some great teams. Well, thank you so much. I know we'll be talking to you more throughout the match. Well, it is time. Let's turn it over to our quiz master, Steve Patterson, and find out who will be the 7A state champion for Quiz Bowl 2023.
Round 1.
Well, it is good to welcome y'all who are watching by television or online today to the 7A state championship match for 2023. And we are excited to see Fayetteville and Conway here in the studios, and we're glad that you're at home watching. Well, teams, are you ready? All right, well, let's get started with our first toss-up question. In Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, the mockingbird appears during specific moments to symbolize innocence and goodness. Identify this literary device. Janet.
Motif.
Motif is exactly what we were looking for. All right, in April of 2023, the People's Republic of China sent warships into the seas. James.
South China Sea.
No. Surrounding this island following a meeting between President Tsai Ing-wen and U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Cameron.
Taiwan.
Taiwan was what we were looking for there. Nice anticipation, James, but a little ahead of what we needed. All right, which long poem by Robert Frost concerns a conversation between a farmer and his wife allowing an employee who left the farm at an inappropriate time? Ellie.
Good neighbors build good fences.
No. Inappropriate time to return to the farm to die. No answer, Fayetteville? It is called The Death of the Hired Man. All right, math computation. Everyone have a pencil and paper up there? All right, here we go. We're going to put 20 seconds on the clock and ask you to solve for x. 6 to the power, quantity 3x plus 4, closed quantity equals 216. Solve for x. Ellie.
X equals -1.
No. Sumed.
X equals -1/3.
That is what we needed right there. Good job. The freshman comes through. All right. This 1487 work by Leonardo da Vinci is drawing done in pen and ink on paper and depicts Jack.
The Vitruvian Man.
You are right.
Nice.
All right, in physical chemistry, what term means a mixture of 2 or more liquids in which one is present as droplets in microscopic cheming?
Precipitate.
No. As droplets of microscopic or ultramicroscopic size distributed throughout the other. Ashani.
Homogeneous mixture.
We were looking for the word emulsion. Emulsion. All right, question number 7. What is the term for a number under a radical symbol? All right, Ellie?
Determinant.
No. Samed?
Radicand?
Radicand is what we were looking for. Good. All right, commonly occurring among lower plants and invertebrate animals, what type of reproductive strategy involves the development of a female sex cell without fertilization? Janet?
Asexual.
No. Conway? Ishani?
Self-fertilization.
No, we were looking for the word parthenogenesis. Parthenogenesis. What is the past tense and past participle form of the irregular English verb lend? Ellie?
Lent.
Yes. This Depression-era governor of Louisiana and U.S. Jack?
Long.
Long is the correct answer. Huey Long. All right, in Bram Stoker's Dracula, this man is Count Dracula's deranged Jack. You're right. I wasn't calling you deranged, but Renfield is the right answer. That's what we needed. Following the death of this country's first president in 1952, David Ben-Gurion, Cameron.
Israel.
Yes. Math computation for both schools. Ready? Given vertices as 0, 0, 2, 0, and 6, 3 on a centimeter grid, what type of triangle is formed? All right, Samed.
A scalene triangle?
You're right. That's exactly what we needed. All right, and we're following that with another math computation. All right, here we go. Factor the polynomial 4x squared minus 12x plus 8. Kimming.
4 times the quantity of x minus 2 times the quantity of x minus 1.
That's correct. All right. That takes us to question number 15 in the first round here. This French artist and post-impressionist painter who stood as a bridge between the impressionist and the cubist is often called the father of modern art. Identify this painter of works such as The Basket of Apples and The Large Bathers. Jack.
Gauguin?
No. Janet.
Cezanne.
Cezanne is what we're looking for. Good. All right. This empire, founded by the Phoenicians, grew to be the dominant power in Western Mediterranean until their destruction at the hands of Rome in 146 BCE. Name this North African kingdom. Janet.
Carthage.
Carthage was the right answer. Good job. All right, what type of dense, fast-moving flow of solidified lava pieces? Ellie.
Magma.
No. Volcanic ash and hot gases is expelled from a volcano during an eruption or when a lava dome becomes too steep and collapses. Janet.
Pyroclastic flow.
Janet, you're right. Good job. In Greek mythology, he is the son of Agamemnon and Clytemnestra, and he's the brother of Electra. What prince of Mycenae avenged the murder of his father by killing his mother? Ishani.
Oedipus?
No. Fayetteville Janet.
Ajax.
No, it's Orestes. Orestes would have been the correct answer. A lot of names to keep straight there in the Greek world. These substances occur naturally in the environment, such as ultraviolet rays in sunlight, or may be generated by humans through things like automobile exhaust or cigarette smoke. Ishani?
Secondary pollutant?
No. Name these substances or agents capable of causing cancer. Irene?
Carcinogens?
Yes, that's what we were looking for, Ishani. And for the final question in this round, it's going to be a math computation. Y'all amaze me with this math ability. All right, here it is. Solve the inequality for x. -4 times the quantity x plus 8, closed quantity, plus 4 is less than 48. Janet?
X is greater than 3.
No. Ellie?
X is greater than -19.
That's exactly what I have. Good job. Wow. All right, that is the end of that round one. And Fayetteville at this moment is ahead 110 to Conway's 50. Do we have, okay, we're going to throw things back over to Christina.
Cut away briefly to do just a bit of Quiz Bowl housekeeping, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
Violin corneta. Have you ever seen one of these?
I've never seen this before.
It is like the love child of a trumpet and a violin.
I wanted to show who she was. I didn't want to take a side.
I'm gonna walk until I ride. I'm gonna keep.
Only on Arkansas PBS.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more.
Download the PBS Video app or watch online. This month on Arkansas PBS.
Join us for an in-depth conversation about the documentary with directors Ken Burns, Lynn Novick, and Sarah Botstein.
I always sang. When I got into the camp, that's what saved my life.
There are millions upon millions of Jews.
Najdroższe osoby, jakie miałem, zabrane zostały nagle.
Well, there can't be Jews in a German Garden of Eden.
Only on Arkansas PBS. Arkansas PBS offers the inspiration you need to do it yourself, with a wide variety of programs to satisfy the innovator in you. From sewing to gardening to home improvement and cooking, we have everything to fulfill your DIY needs. Tune in every Saturday for your fix of DIY programs, only on Arkansas PBS.
It's me, Blueberry. The countdown to fun starts in 3, 2, 1. Voila! Hold on to your hats, friends. Blueberry's Clubhouse coming back this summer.
Welcome back to the state championships of Quiz Bowl for 2023. We are currently in the middle of round one, which is between Fayetteville and Conway. Fayetteville is currently in the lead, but there are still 3 rounds to go. So let's go back over to the quiz master for round 2.
Well, welcome back here to the studios at Arkansas PBS, and we've got a great match going between Fayetteville and Conway. And the Conway kids have already invited me to their musical tonight of Kiss Me Kate. But they got to focus now, not on singing, but on answering Quiz Bowl questions so they can catch up in this round. All right, well, with that said, here's our first question in round 2.
Round 2.
This reclusive venomous snake, whose range in Arkansas is only a small portion of the Southwest, can be identified from the similarly colored scarlet king snake with this rhyme. Jack.
Coral snake.
Coral snake is what we needed. Good job. All right, so that means for those of you out watching that Conway has earned a bonus category where they will be answering 4 questions for 5 points each. And this one happens to be about Vikings, Jack, Vikings. Identify these people, places, and terms related to the Vikings. Warrior women on horseback who decide the fate of warriors in battle.
Valkyries?
Yes. The All-Father and Chief of the Norse gods.
Odin?
Yes. The majestic Hall of Slain Warriors.
Valhalla?
Yes. And the Viking Assembly that today is the Parliament of Iceland.
Sure.
Answer.
All of Kings.
No, that answer is all thing. All thing. But you got 3 out of the 4, so 25 points total on that one question. Good job. All right, both teams, are we ready for the next toss-up? Here we go. What is the name for the code of conduct for samurai? James.
Bushido Code.
It's your turn, James, to give Conway a bonus category. All right, these are called mathematical terms. A quadrilateral whose 4 sides can be grouped into 2 pairs of equal length sides that are adjacent to each other but not parallel. Kite is the right answer. All right, endless value that cannot be defined.
Infinity?
Yes. Symmetrical open plane curve formed by the intersection of a cone with a plane parallel to its side.
Circle. Circle.
No. Any number that can be written as a fraction where both the numerator and denominator are integers and the denominator is not equal to 0.
Rational?
Rational is the correct answer. So once again, 3 out of the 4, so 25 points added to your score, and they're catching up, Fayetteville. You're going to have to do your job here in a second. All right, we're going to try to get the next one with a math computation. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. We got 20 seconds on the clock. What is the equation of the axis of symmetry of y equals 24x squared minus 36x minus pi? All right, Kimming.
X equals 3/4.
Kimming, it's your turn to earn a bonus for your team. Good job. 3/4. I'd still be sitting at home looking for my paper and pencil on that. All right, Janet, it's called Authors in the Family. Authors, A-U-T-H. All right, identify the family name of these author relatives from the given descriptions. Emily, Charlotte, and Anne, who wrote Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre, and Agnes Grey.
Bronte.
Bronte's correct. Jacob and Wilhelm, who published their fairy tales in 1812.
Grimm.
Yes. Samuel Taylor and Hartley, who wrote Kubla Khan and No Life Vain, respectively.
Coleridge.
Coleridge is correct. And Frank, who wrote Dune, and Brian, who continued his father's work after his death.
Herbert.
Herbert. All right, so you ended up with 30 points there, added to your score. And we only have one bonus remaining. Y'all are doing so well. Let's see if we can get it with this question. This word, the French for relaxation, is a process of managing relations with a potentially, Irene.
Détente.
Détente is correct. Very good, Irene. And you have earned your team a category called Doing Work. Doing Work. Identify the unit of measure of work based on the description given. All right, Janet, the first one is amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit.
British thermal unit.
You're right. Unit of measure of power equivalent to approximately 746 watts.
Horsepower.
Horsepower is the correct answer. The SI unit for energy.
Joule.
Joule. And vector quantity equivalent to the product of velocity and mass.
Momentum. Mass. It's okay. Momentum.
Momentum. Nicely done, and nicely done by both schools on that round. All right, so that's going to end round 2 for us, and what we'll need to do is take a short break while the schools decide if they wanted to sub, and well, we'll get the categories here in just a moment. So let's toss it over to Christina for a moment, and then we'll be back with the categories.
Thank you so much, Steve. So, all right, Bill, we are waiting to find out if there are any challenges or substitutions from round 2. So once we do that, the Quizmaster will be able to announce categories for the lightning round. Now, in the lightning round, teams will be picking from a set of 10 question categories to try to answer within a minute. So what factors do teams consider when they're deciding which categories to select?
A couple of things they need to consider. One is how much do I know? And the other is how much does the other team know? With these two teams, they're going to be paying more attention to what do we know and can we run the 60-second round. Remember, if you run the 60-second round, you answer all 10, you get a 20-point bonus. And this would be what Conway would love to do right now. And they get the first choice. There's 3, so they get the first choice, and that'll be great. Take note of this. In that first quarter, there were only 4 questions that weren't answered by these two teams.
Okay.
And take note of this. Conway has been behind only to just charge forward and nearly catch them 2 or 3 times.
Right.
If I were Fayetteville, I'd be a little nervous. If I were Conway, they're going to be more aggressive. And that might cost them because they'll jump in quicker. However, they have the ability. This is going to be a really close match. It really will be.
Well, we have heard there are no challenges, so it is time for us to go back to the Quizmaster. Steve?
All right, welcome back. It is time to choose our lightning round category. And Conway, you'll get to pick first from these 3 choices, and then Fayetteville, then you'll pick one of the other 2. All right, so we have these. Biology terms starting with the letter G. Okay. Category 2 is called Landmark Supreme Court Cases. Identify these landmark Supreme Court cases from a description. And the third category is called Three's a Crowd. Given 3 characters from a literary work, name the work in which they appear. teams, you have 1 minute to pick and to make substitutions, and we're going to go to a break while they do that.
Arkansas, what's in your attic? Find out what your heirlooms, antiques, and unique collectibles are worth. Join us for the filming of a brand new show, Arkansas Treasures. Your contribution of $120 admits you and a guest to bring 2 items to our team of professional appraisers for an evaluation at a special event in the Arkansas PBS studios. And if your item and story are selected for filming, you may end up on our show. Additionally, your contribution gets you a 1-year membership to Arkansas PBS, including our monthly member magazine and access to PBS Passport, where you can stream thousands of hours of incredible PBS content. This special event happens on August 5th and 6th in Conway. Tickets will go quickly, so guarantee your spot by calling now or visiting our website. Simply scan the QR code with your phone. Your treasure may be worth more than you know.
Want to see even more Arkansas stories? Subscribe to Arkansas PBS on YouTube for original productions, extras from your favorite local programs, behind-the-scenes videos, and our exclusive coverage of high school sports. All available on demand and all Arkansas made. Don't miss out on more great Arkansas stories. Subscribe now.
The 2023 New Member Challenge is underway. We're over halfway to reaching our goal of gaining 2,023 new members by June 30th, which means we are closer to receiving the $25,000 challenge fund provided by individual donors and Arkansas businesses. If you recently became a new member or are already a donor to Arkansas PBS, thank you for supporting our station and the programs you love. If you are not yet a member, there is still time to help us reach our New Member Challenge goal.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
Gratitude does not extend to the acceptance of assault. Sister, will you please just forget I said anything?
She requires nothing less than a miracle.
I barely know her. I question whether she's even my mother at all or a fortune hunter.
Once upon a time, there lived a boy from nowhere.
Tom Jones.
And a girl from the other side of the world.
Sophie! Only on Arkansas PBS.
My name is Al Lopez, Papa Rap in the house. I live in Northwest Arkansas via Puerto Rico. Been here since 1994, desde 94. And really, Arkansas PBS is the one that has taught me about this great community that we have here. Wonderful, beautiful, so much programming, tanta programación for children, for grown-ups, porque es el canal de Arkansas. This is the real Arkansas channel.
This month in Passport on the PBS video app.
I sit down with a diverse group of veterans to learn more about their experiences before, during, and after action.
Is adventure racing the thing where you make life much harder than it needs to be? Always.
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS video app.
Welcome back to the Quiz Bowl State Championships. We are back for the lightning round. The teams have made their choices. So now let's turn it over to our quiz master for round 3. Steve?
Thank you so much, Christina. We are in the exact middle of the 7A championship match between Fayetteville and Conway. And Conway got to pick their category first. And they have chosen landmark Supreme Court cases. And then Janet, you in the Fayetteville group chose the biology term starting with a G. So they have made substitutions. Daniel and Ethan are in over here for Conway. And over here we brought in Tosh and Alan are both in for the Fayetteville group. So good to have y'all in the game, and good luck to both schools. You're going to get 1 minute, as you know, to answer as many as 10 questions in that minute. All right, Jack, getting all my answers from you. All right. You have chosen landmark Supreme Court cases. Identify these landmark Supreme Court cases from a description. Ready? All right, here we go. Establish the rights of arrested people.
Miranda v. Arizona?
Yes. Establish that private property is subject to public regulation if it is devoted to public use.
What's the Dartmouth? Defer to Daniel. No. Dartmouth v. United States?
No.
I don't know.
Shameful ruling that no African American, slave or free, was a citizen.
Dred Scott v. Sanford?
Yes. Establish the principle of judicial review.
Marbury versus Madison?
Yes. Guaranteed the right to counsel in all trials.
Gideon v. Wainwright?
Yes. Establish recognize the power of the federal government to establish a national bank.
McCulloch v. Maryland?
Yes. It requires states to license and recognize same-sex marriage.
Pass.
Ruled that separate but equal is inherently unequal. All right, well, the minute passed up there, and you probably knew the answer to that last one, but it won't pass over because you did not give an answer. Let's see, you missed the number 2, established that private property is subject to public regulation if it's devoted to public use. No. And also requires states to license and recognize same-sex marriage.
Bell versus Hodges.
Yes. All right, the one that we'd both schools missed was Munn versus Illinois. Munn versus Illinois. And then the one that the timer now ruled that separate but equal is inherently unequal was Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka. All right, they've had their chance now, Fayetteville. It's your chance. And Conway, you be ready for bounce backs over here. As we give them these biology terms that start with a G. Okay, you understand the category? All right, here we go then. We got a minute on the clock. Genetic makeup of an organism.
Genotype. Answer genotype.
Yes. Reproductive cell of an animal or plant.
Genitalia.
Gamete. It's gamete, right?
Gamete.
Yes. Mass of nerve cells.
Globin.
No. Respiratory organ found in aquatic animals.
Gills.
Yes. Another name for the esophagus connecting mouth to the stomach.
Pass.
A small collection of capillaries in the kidneys where blood filtration takes place.
Glands.
No, entire set of genetic information of an organism carries in the DNA.
Genome.
Yes, first part of the scientific name in binomial nomenclature.
Genus.
Yes, process in which glucose is partially broken down by cells in enzymes.
Glycolysis.
Are we counting that one? Okay. All right. We're not passing that one over because of the time being called. All right, now I've got that they get 3 answers and 3 questions. Sorry, Jack. Hey, Jack, these all start with G, and they're all biology. All right, the first one is a mass of nerve cells.
Ganglion?
Yes. Another name for the esophagus connecting mouth to stomach.
I think it's glottis.
Okay.
Glottis.
No. Small filtration, small collection of capillaries in the kidneys where blood filtration takes place. No answer? That one is glomerulus. I'd never heard of it myself. Another name for the esophagus connecting the mouth to the stomach was gullet. Gullet. All right. Okay, so we've got a score at the end of round 3 of 230 to 160. Are we going to have any challenges? None here. No challenges over here. So we're going to go to Christina and allow teams to make substitutions.
All right, thank you so much, Steve. We have a final round coming up for this first match of the day, but for right now, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
All right.
This month on Arkansas PBS.
After a miniature village is opened, a man is murdered.
It would appear that poor Joe knew his assailant.
Broken neck. Question is, did she fall or was she pushed?
An 80-year-old woman is murdered.
The last time I spoke to her, she was about to go into the wood.
The shootings are getting closer together.
I need your help.
Dr. Jane Halifax, there is something else going on. Analyze everything.
Only on Arkansas PBS.
During the past year, we've been traversing the natural state with our cinematic drone, from lakes and rivers, waterfalls, scenic byways, mountains, swamps, overlooks, and towering rock formations. This unique documentation of all 4 seasons from all 4 corners of the state with an aerial cinematic perspective will give you, the viewer, an Arkansas adventure like never before, exploring Arkansas from above.
Download the PBS video app or watch online. This month on Arkansas PBS.
Mexico is my heart. The United States is now my home. And in the space between is la frontera.
Each week we travel the country north to south, east to west, exploring some of the most exciting gardens.
Culture shock isn't a bad thing. It's the growing pains of a broadening perspective. Come grow with us.
Only on Arkansas PBS. This month on Arkansas PBS.
3 icons of style.
Oh my God.
Find ancestors who sacrificed.
He lived in a cave.
That's unbelievable.
And survived.
4 international stars retrace their family footsteps across the globe.
The world changed because of Hank Williams' songs.
The songs are just life. I've seen it or I've lived it.
Only on Arkansas PBS.
New documents are being digitized every day. And every day, the DNA databases get bigger. Sometimes the most moving revelations come from the paper trail. Sometimes some of the most shocking revelations come from DNA.
I think I found out a little bit too much.
That's what makes us special. The magical way that we combine genealogical research with genetic research. And we're the first program in the world to do that. Without your support, there would be no Finding Your Roots. And without your support, there would be no PBS.
Arkansas PBS is a place where everyone can see themselves, where everyone can find themselves, where everyone can be a part of something bigger than themselves.
For students, it's always more fun to include the arts when you're learning. I mean, just to have expression, to see different forms of entertainment, it always just makes it more fun. And when I heard that my mother was recording different sections that teachers were gonna see, where it kind of showed her intersection between the arts and education, I was excited for the students who will get to use it in their classrooms.
To target their talent and tenacity toward the top for today and tomorrow.
Poetry is something that exists beyond the page and also on the stage. And so I was so happy that they followed young poets, saw the value in it, and wanted to document it.
That's why everybody in the school tried to remain calm, but inside there was no inner calm. While the classroom doors were locked, we were on lockdown.
Arkansas PBS is a seed that grows into a tree that branches out into fruit that can feed the world.
Welcome back to our first match of the state championships quiz bowl for 2023. We are back and we are ready for the final round. Fayetteville has been leading Conway, but there's one round left to go. With that, let's send it back over to the quiz master. Take it away, Steve.
Thank you so much, Christina. Fayetteville is going against Conway here for the 7A state championship. And both teams are already winners of both. They're both going to receive a very nice trophy from the Governor's Quiz Bowl Association. And so we're excited. Now, it may seem like a done deal, but there are still 200 points up for grabs here in this last round. So y'all do your best and have fun. And with that, we can begin round 4. Here we go.
Round 4.
Used on a fairly regular basis in places like MRI machines and microwave ovens, this is a protective enclosure that prevents certain types of electromagnetism radiation from entering or exiting. Identify this enclosure invented in the 18th century. Ellie.
Faraday cage.
You're right, Ellie. Nice. All right, math computation for number 2. What are the possible values of x when the absolute value of the quantity 4x plus 5 closed quantity is equal to 3? Kimming.
X equals -1/2 and -2.
That's correct. This mineral, composed of carbon, has one of the highest thermal conductivities and defines a tin. Ellie.
Graphite.
No. On Mohs scale of hardness. All right, Janet.
Diamond.
Diamond. You went the wrong direction there, Ellie. All right. The entirety of this novel takes place on June 16th, 1904 in Dublin, Ireland. Irene.
Ulysses.
Ulysses is what we were looking for. Nice. Okay, this fortified complex in the center of Moscow. James.
Kremlin.
You're right. And I had a big, long question, and now I don't have to read it. Thank you, James. All right. These images of holy people were an important, Ellie.
Icon.
Icons is right. Well, y'all are taking my job away from me here. I like it. Math computation. How many radians is 30 degrees? Ellie.
5/6.
You're right. All right. Number 38. She was a spiritual leader in colonial Massachusetts where she challenged male authority and questioned Puritan ideas about salvation. Identify this woman who was one of the founders of Rhode Island after she was banished from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Janet.
Baker.
No. Conway, you have an answer? Jack.
Smith.
No, it's Anne Hutchinson. All right, this poet's best known work is We Real Cool. Cameron.
Gwendolyn Brooks.
You're right. What type of pronoun shows that the action of the verb is done to the subject? Cameron.
Reflexive.
Cameron, you're right again. That's 2 in a row. Going for a record? Might as well. All right, math computation for everybody. If f of x equals 3x plus 7 and g of x equals x squared equals 3x equals 2, what is g of x, g of f of x? What's that? I left out something. All right, let me reread it for both schools and we'll restart the time. All right. If f of x equals 3x plus 7, and g of x equals x squared equals 3x equals 2, what is g of f of x? Ellie.
9x squared plus 51x plus 72.
You're right.
Good job.
Nice. Did you say I know?
It was a sigh, but.
I got mixed up with the of X's and all of those things. All right, this Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court was nominated by George H.W. Bush in 1991. Jack.
Thomas.
Yes. In geometry, what type of statements are taken as true with Samet?
Axioms.
I can accept that, or postulates, either one. Very good. All right, this composer was commissioned to write the Blue Danube Waltz. Ellie?
Strauss.
Yes. This northernmost arm of the Mediterranean Sea extends from the Straits of James.
Aegean Sea?
No. Strait of Otranto, where it connects to the Ionian Sea to the northwest and Italy's Po Valley. Identify this sea that lies between Italy and the countries of the Balkan Peninsula. Cameron.
Adriatic Sea.
The Adriatic Sea is what we needed. All right, very good. All right, what is the name for subatomic particles believed to be the fundamental, James?
Quarks.
Quarks is the right answer. Good job. All right, question 47. This fantasy series, based on the shared universe of Dungeons and Dragons, contains over 200 books. Jack.
Dragonlance.
You anticipated me well. Good job. All right, the Culper Ring, spies operating in New York City during the Revolutionary War, discovered that a high-ranking American officer, Ellie.
Arnold.
Yes, Benedict Arnold. Very nice. All right, this photography pioneer developed a process in which he treated silver, Ellie.
Polaroid.
I'm sorry?
Polaroid.
No. Silver-plated copper sheets with iodine to make them sensitive to light, and then he exposed them in a camera, developing the images with warm mercury vapor. Identify this man whose invention carries his name. Janet.
Daguerre.
You're right. All right, the name for this piece of clothing was coined by its inventor, Louis Réard, and refers to the site of the nuclear weapons testing done by the James.
Bikini.
Bikini is the right answer. Good job. And that actually is the last question of the match. So, I think Bill Davis ended up being right. It is a very close game. Without challenges, none here. None here. So our score ends up with Conway with 270 as our 7A runner-up, and Fayetteville High School with their 310 as the new 7A state champion. Good job, teams.
Wow, what a match. You were real close on your prediction. You knew it would be close.
Missed it 10 points, but I got to compliment Conway. They never gave up. I mean, even at the end, right at the very end, and there are 2 or 3 of those that are on Conway's team that are just sharp as a tack.
Yes.
However, look back at Fayetteville, yes, those National Merit Scholars, they performed very, very well.
Absolutely.
It didn't make any difference whether they were freshmen, sophomores, or juniors or seniors. Great teams, both of them.
All around impressive students and a very impressive matchup. And so stay with us because we do have an award ceremony coming up. But first, let's take a moment to meet some students that we may very well see on this stage in a few years. Here are the 2023 Quiz Bowl Junior High MVPs and High Point players.
Arkansas, what's in your attic? Find out what your heirlooms, antiques, and unique collectibles are worth. Join us for the filming of a brand new show, Arkansas Treasures. Your contribution of $120 admits you and a guest to bring 2 items to our team of professional appraisers for an evaluation at a special event in the Arkansas PBS studios. And if your item and story are selected for filming, you may end up on our show. Additionally, your contribution gets you a 1-year membership to Arkansas PBS, including our monthly member magazine and access to PBS Passport, where you can stream thousands of hours of incredible PBS content. This special event happens on August 5th and 6th in Conway. Tickets will go quickly, so guarantee your spot by calling now or visiting our website. Simply scan the QR code with your phone. Your treasure may be worth more than you know.
This month in Passport on the PBS video app.
No medals, no accolades.
No one talking about them until now.
We took your story and made a song.
Corbin Blue, Nikki Renee Daniels, Stephanie Mills, Brian Stokes Mitchell, and more.
Music was very important in my life. I don't think I would have survived if I didn't have music.
These and other shows from Arkansas PBS are available with Passport on the PBS video app.
Welcome back. I am here now with Carolyn Try and friends with Arkansas Governors Quiz Bowl Association. And Carolyn, you've got some awards to hand out.
We certainly do. Thanks so much, Christina. We have a second place award over here for Conway. Where's our captain? There you go. And you also get a check, which probably not this one actually, but that one you can take back with you for the $1,500, which will actually be coming in a regular check, okay? Which you'll get. Then we have on this side, we have a heavier trophy for the first place team, which I believe is Fayetteville. So Fayetteville, who's my captain here? Come up, Miss Janet. There you go. A first place trophy, and you all get a $3,000 check and a banner that you can hang up back home. How's that? Pretty neat. And I need that right down there. Both of those. Thank you. And then we have our all-tournament person here, the MVP, and that is Miss Janet, who gets a little more to hold. Wow, way to go. And now we have all these other people who made all-tournament team. And we've got another one here today. We have Cameron over here, who also made all-tournament team. then we have a bunch that are on teams that did well at state, but didn't get to the final two. We have Zane Milam from Rogers. We have John Bennett from Bryant. Evan Paul from Springdale Harbor. Sam Pritchard from Southside in Fort Smith. Jack White, Bentonville. Sridarthan, hard to say that one, from Central and Little Rock. And Nicholas Robinson, also from Rogers. That is the all-tournament team for 7A, and congratulations to all of you.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations, everyone. You guys did a wonderful matchup early in the morning on a Saturday, so congratulations. It was a great start to Quiz Bowl State Championships 2023. That is 1 down and 6 more matches to go. Up next, we have the 4A State Championship with the Bauxite Miners taking on the Arkadelphia Badgers. That is coming up in just a few minutes right here live on Arkansas PBS. Stay with us.